Hi everyone, this is Belinda from burnbright.com.au here with another book review, and I will tell you, this book that I'm reading today has had me under its thumb for 24 hours, and that's it. I'm done. I'm still in my PJs because I actually haven't done anything but read today. So the book is Blood Song by Rhiannon Hart. Sorry about the glare from my computer screen there. Yeah, it was such a good read. Such a quick read, but such a good read. Okay, I'll read you the back of the book. Okay, I wanted to turn, but I was held captive by the song on the wind. I'm coming, I told the voices. Please wait for me. When a sister becomes betrothed to a prince in the northern nation, Seraphina's only consolations are that her loyal animal companions are by her side, and that her burning hunger to travel north is finally being sated. Already her black hair and pale eyes mark her out as different, but now Seraphina must be even more careful to keep her secret safe. Craving blood is not considered normal behaviour for anyone, let alone a princess. So when the king's adviser, Rodden, seems to know more about her condition than she does, Seraphina is determined to find out more. Seraphina must be willing to sacrifice everything if she's to uncover the truth. But what if the truth is beyond her worst nightmare? Ooh. Okay. The print, as you can see, is quite decent size, so I had no trouble getting through it. Marianne actually gave me these books yesterday at the Logan North Library Sci-Fi Day, and I was so thrilled to get this one because it looks amazing. You probably can't see it, but like the writing on the Blood Song bit is actually shiny, so it's like really pretty gold. And she looks kind of creepy, but I suppose when a lot of people have auburn and blonde hair around you, someone with dark hair probably already looks creepy anyway. She's wearing a beautiful red dress. Hang on, let me search it. There it is. There's her eagle. And on the back of the book, it's a bit dark, but there's her cat. Yes, so she travels around with an eagle and a cat. It's so lovely. We're seeing the story from Seraphina's point of view. Her affinity with her, I would say pets, but you know, they're there by choice. They're not there because she traps them or anything. So her cat and her eagle are not on leashes. They're not hoodwinked or anything like that. They're just left to do as they please, and they please themselves by being with Seraphina. What else can I tell you about this book? The characters, they're well written. You can quite honestly tell who's saying what by the way they speak. You almost don't need the said so and so at the end because Rhiannon has written the characters so well. There aren't really any really slow bits in this story. Any travelling is done quite quickly. We're left really with something that is quite concentrated. So there's no diluted bits. There's no bits that have you sort of wanting to put the book down at all. You cannot put this book down. Not like some of the books I've read lately where, you know, you could quite happily put it down and go and grab a coffee. This one you'd be asking someone else to make you a coffee so you could drink and read at the same time. If I had to pick something I didn't particularly like about this one, it would probably be the fact that there is a vampire element to the book, but the word vampire is never actually uttered. And the creatures that seem to be creating the vampire element in the book sort of seem more like a Lamia than an actual vampire. I don't think there were too many difficult names in this book. I have a lot of trouble with getting names correct while I'm reading them. So, you know, I like to know what characters' names are pronounced like. So, Seraphina, her sister is Lilith, and her mother is Renata. And then we've got Rodden, and when you first meet him, you're thinking, okay, he's a pretentious, but though he keeps his pretentious status, he sort of becomes a character that you don't entirely hate anymore. We have the king and queen of the Northern Lands, and they're a little bit wishy-washy, but I guess because they're not key players in the book, that's okay. The prince that Lilith is betrothed to is kind of cool. Carmelina is the prince's sister's name, and I'm hoping I'm saying that right, but I'm not even going to attempt to say the name of the northern town or the northern city that they're actually visiting to go and see the betrothed prince, because it is really, 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 really quite tongue twisty. Yes, so Blood Song by Rhiannon Hart. I suggest that this would be a book you could probably get done if you're on a really long and tedious journey that you wanted to lose yourself in another place. This would be a perfect place to go to while you're on this tedious journey. So if you don't like flying, and it'll keep you enthralled, it'll keep you entertained. I really, really like this book, so I really hope that you'll give it a chance. And if you're going to the book launch next weekend at the beginning of September, have fun, because I reckon this is probably going to be on my top list for the year for best book. I will catch you when I am reviewing. My next book to review will be Beast Child by Ben Chandler, and that is the next book in the series. The first book was called Quillblade, and I enjoyed that one. I think my big standout comment for that one that impressed people was the fact that I thought that Ben Chandler basically rewrote steampunk to suit himself, and it really suited me. So I was happy with the first book, and I'm really looking forward to catching up with the next book. So yeah, head out, grab your copy of Bloodsong, and if you want to go and grab a copy of Beast Child, if it's out, I don't even know when it's out, but yeah, if you grab a copy of that, we can read it together. So, see you everyone.